Disclaimer: used for therapy and coping with my experiences, and warnings of predatory behavior and safety.
Part 2. Online. It was exhilarating to have him teach me. It was a turn on to have him teach me and to be told what to do in a teacher-student way. I really wish I just stuck to him teaching me online. Who knew what a horrible person he was? Because he was good at hiding it at the beginning, enough to control and manipulate me. So when I met him, I was already under his control. I had the absolute best time with him. He sounded like a really nice young man that just had a different view on Beat Saber. That's all. And there was nothing wrong with that. I thought it was really cool and interesting. That's why I became a student in the first place. Little did I know it was going to take a turn for the worst. If I knew the route it was going to take, I would have not taken the bait. If I knew how delusional he was going to become about the game, I would have never trusted him to teach me at all. I was warned on many occasions that he was brainwashing me. Little did I know that this was just the beginning. It was going to affect my whole life soon. He had me so controlled that I didn't see it at all. He was accusing all the other Beat Saber players of brainwashing me. He was already using projection, and I didn't know. There was tons of stuff that I didn't know that I had no idea about then. He already had me once he started training me. He knew it's what I wanted, and he knew I was going to listen no matter what, because it's what I wanted. But when his views started getting delusional, it started getting so weird, and I like weird, but it was not the good kind of weird that I like. He said that the game developers were showing him things in the game about how he was right and how it confirmed what he knew. There were numerous occasions that he said this to me about high scores being bad, about how the game developers gave up on trying to teach players how to play properly. So they just let them play wrong for 7 years, he says. He also claims to be the only player that plays right. Even when I was playing like him, he would fail to mention me and just say he was the only one that plays right. I had to say, what about me? I do too. He would eventually remember me, but it took a while and made me feel really left out. He also said he was the #1 beta tester and the only one that uses pro modes. When I was doing it as well, he would always forget about me because he's so into himself. I was just an extension of him, nothing more. I also remember him saying, I need you to get better. He needs me to get better? What did that even mean? It proves that he was just using me. But I know it wasn't for me that he wanted that. It was only for him and his selfish desires. I also remember him saying he needed me to become famous because I'm pretty and I make him look good, and people will believe him if he had a hot girl and I made him look like a good person, which he is not. He also said that I look young and that is good for him. What about me? Isn't it good for me as well? Nope, not in his eyes. It was only good for him because he only thinks about himself and what is good for him. He also told me that when he duels people in public, I'll record them and expose how out of time with the music they are and post it on YouTube. He was just using me to get people to believe him and embarrass him in front of a hot girl. That's basically what he meant by that. That's how self-centered and full of himself that he is. He forgot about the girl he was training and only thought about himself.